Busumbala is located in Upper Kombo, formerly called Afet. The Jata clan is believed to be the founders of Busumbala. They arrived in Kombo around the 13th century. This was shortly after the Battle of Kirina between Sundiata Keita and Sumanguru Conte. The defeat of Sumanguru forced the Conte and Jara clans to move to the western parts of this sub-region.
Yo believe na bola mandi ini kafutan kolle na tanyora anim birkama anim manduar yo kabili data ifurata kafuta wo dole kuro keje je la bayo jaje duwal kon talbe sila yalla ko kafuta jare su dun do na da tambinan Busumbala ni birkama ni manduari wonna da tamina Busumbala ngol fana da itara si banar tanji wali si dawol yo bini boso be birkama ani jamburu bo jangol le mawlo mo kilimo Busumbala ngol mbari ngol lamu be birkama ngol o kamala Busumbala mansol mitro jagala fu mansa kan ali wor
mbe jammin to tenti mbe sulin jata la bung tinti ngole no kanja wole mu mansa la bawati Busumbala nyin sita kurol min bi jantenti jannam Busumbala la sateti wotu moy be mansa yala yo nyin duto bala jonkon kara ko male ala jonkon yo bari ñim ala bun tintiŋo wo man num boole to tenti ate sulin jata yo ate sulin jata ate le man soti mi alon ko ate le labanta Busumbala man sayala jam.
It should be noted that during this period of migration from Mali, the village of Sanyang was already in existence and known to be the oldest village in Kombo. This assertion was confirmed by the elders of Busumbala, Yundum, Sanyang, and Manduar.
Busumbala musate kiba balti komo kono bi sate chosano birin num hani ko Kombo lafta fola igara ben folo Busumbala jel Busumbala fana sate min tarakteri morga bo bota dingol kono Sanyang kollem sumol musanyante no ko fula mona mo lem num ni nata e ko batu e bi ko do ko mo do dingol kono mo meri balu sanyante.
According to the tradition, a lineage-based kingship was established in Busumbala when Karafayali Jata got married to one of the daughters of Queen Wulending Jase. After the consummation of the marriage, Karafa took away his wife from her mother in Sanyang. According to the tradition, it was the lady who surrendered her royalty to her husband in Busumbala. Therefore, the name Busumbala originated from two Mandinka words, Busi, which means to forcibly take away from, and Abala, meaning her mother. The establishment of Busumbala is a testimony that the Manding-speaking people of Busumbala were centralized and wasted no time in establishing a political civilization in their newly established place. The Jata still remain at the helm of affairs in Busumbala. Busumbala, therefore, had succeeded in establishing a political alignment with both Sanyang and Yundum at a very early stage, which demonstrated the political consciousness of its leadership at that time. Yundum also occupied a unique place in the history of Kombo. The people of Yundum were very instrumental in the administration of Upper Kombo region. They are called Bojang Tamba. They migrated to Yundum due to a dispute over the mystical spear that symbolized their political authority. They are therefore identified as Bojang Tamba. However, it was narrated that when the dispute erupted over the succession, the elders of Bojang clan in Kombo met and decided that the other brother with Tamba Falantang, meaning spear without handle, should migrate to Upper Kombo area. This led to the formation of rotational kingship between Jatas and Bojangs in the Kombo Afet region.
Yunum to fang mu yuta leti. Yuta. yutata nanne nata sijang mansa muang anin killing wala tolota Yundum sate kono jang enen Busumbala la ka ñoo falim mansa yal nim mansa tolota Yundum jang ala deputy betara Busumbala le king in waiting mi ya lon ka be ya bela moy kan ni ñi ndom bata ja tele bina ni nga atabe mansa yala jana king in waiting betara Yundum janne because Busumbala mu Yundum bari ndingol leti bo jangol ni jatal kundan ko la Kenya kamma.
In the latter part of 19th century, Kombo witnessed the migration of the Muslims from the east. These minority Muslim clerics found the entire Kombo in the hands of Soninke aristocracy. The Muslim clerics established their own separate settlements in Gunjur and Sukuta. However, the non-Muslim aristocrats in Kombo were hostile and forced them to pay annual tax to the reigning kings of Kombo, based in Brikama, Busumbala, and Yundum. By 1855, the Muslims gradually gained ground in their settlements, mainly Gunjur, Sukuta, and Brufut, against the Soninke political hegemony. As a result, Fakeba led the Muslim troops to invade Busumbala, in which Mansa Suling Jata was killed by forces loyal to Fakeba Ture of Gunjur.
Kunjur man solo modi no na ta dunya ko fay tubi itol ko ta tubi uti ni wona ta kelok kabir wo kelok da la bala kombo silla la molu woli sembo la ta warle tol yo bir wo butala inata wakili iko be tubi la.
Mansa Koli Bojang of Kombo was very powerful and despotic. However, all the 7 Muslim villages situated along the coast of Kombo became allied to Fode Kombosila. They were Gunjur, Katang, Sanyang, Tujareng, Brufut, Sabiji, and Jambur. The Soninke villages were as many as 19, and they were Brikama, Manduar, Kiti, Sifo, Busumbala, Yundum, Lameng, Mandinari, Tubakuta, Selet, Pirang, Farababanta, Farabasutu, and Kafuta. After the demise of Fakeba, the Muslim elders in Kombo, with strong determination, were eager to elect a leader who will help them to uproot the Soninke hegemony. Consequently, the Muslim elders in Kombo employed the service of Marabus, who went into Halwa, or spiritual seclusion, for 7 days and recommended Fode Sila as right candidate for the post. The Muslim elders met Fode Kombosila Ture at Kan. This research has given the university students the opportunity to examine Kombo from different perspectives. That is the socio-political situation before the arrival of Mandinkas, and establishment of Sanyang, Busumbala, and Yundum, the coming of Islam, and the transformation of Kombo from lineage-based to monarchical-based administration. The story of Queen Wulending Jase demystifies the notions that Africans were entirely patriarchal. It has been established that Bainunkas inhabited Kombo before the arrival of the Manding-speaking people. Bainunka Kombo is believed to be part of the Greater Kasa Bainung Empire that encompassed greater parts of the present-day Gambia, Casamas, and Guinea-Bissau. However, today, very little is known about this humble ethnic group, their language, and origin.